viewers that are getting on the internet, they're getting on social media, and they're confused about a lot of things. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it with some real international experts in plastic surgery. We got Dr. Jason Posner from Boca Raton, Dr. Mark Epstein from Long Island, New York, and Dr. G. Barty from Charlotte, North Carolina. Boys, great to have you. You know, we've got a great no spin for you today. So Jason, I'm going to start with you, but this comes to us, the 5 projected trends for Florida in plastic surgery. So they say the growth of injectables, number 2, cosmetic treatment in men, non-invasive body contouring, the rise of niche treatments, and the age of preventive medicine and cosmetic surgery. So what do you think, Jason?
I think someone was looking for an article to write and couldn't find any new info, so they rehashed the same stuff that we've been doing for the last 10 years, is what I think.
So what do you think? What are you seeing in your practice? I mean, you're an expert. What do you think the big growth areas are going to be?
You know what? Basically, this article says, okay, you're going to see more of the same crap that we've been doing for the last 10 years. That's what this article says. So injectables, yes. Okay, we do a lot of injectables, probably more so as more younger people are getting into the injectable craze. You know, more men, yeah, maybe a little bit more men than we had been. I don't think it's that much different. Non-invasive body contouring, yeah, we all have cool sculpting and other technology in our practice. I don't think there's any real change in that. Niche stuff, so what? We do a little bit in someone's nose. I've been doing that for 15 years already, so that's not changed. And what was the last one?
Preventive medicine. Preventive treatments.
Younger people coming in. I think, like, if you really look at my practice in Florida and ask me what trends I'm seeing that I hadn't seen before, I'd say way more local anesthesia cases than I had been doing over the last number of years. Normally, a revenue across the month in my surgical business has been about 1/3 of minimally invasive procedures under local. The last few months is trending up to 50%. So I see a lot of people coming in for little lipos and little lasers and other things with Pronox and maybe a little other oral drugs that they're giving where they're not going to sleep for it. So that's a huge trend that I'm seeing that's increasing over the last year or two. That's my biggest trend. And then, we always have new toys coming out. So I've been playing with SoftWaves. It's an Ulthera competitor, LipoCell, which is a finesse type of lipo machine. But, little newer things like that. There's always these less invasive things. And probably the biggest trend I've seen over the last couple of months is Elevate. And that's a suture suspension that's done percutaneously. I've done 31 cases in the last 2 months. So you do Accutite, which is under local, Accutite, which is a tightening type of procedure of the neck, and then you put this suture suspension in to help define the jawline. And that's probably the most fun thing I've seen in the last couple of months is the rise of the Elevate and Accutite combo.
All right, Mark, what about New York? What are you excited about for 2020?
I'm still waiting for my Cool Tone machine to be delivered, hopefully in the next week or two. And I am anxiously awaiting Jason to give me the invitation to come down to Florida so he can teach me that Elevate procedure. I've seen some of his results, and they are drop dead. We are doing more and more stuff under local. I'm doing more labiaplasties under local. We use Pronox, and I use Exparel so that the patients have no pain after surgery. Other than that, not much new. I think more revisions of breast augmentations, but that I think comes along as your practice matures and you have more breast augs out there and you're known more for it. Other than that, not much earth-shaking new.
All right, G, what about you? What do you think? What do you think the big hits are going to be for plastic surgery in 2020?
I think we're going to continue to hit different demographics for the non-invasives of the injectables. I think you're going to get even younger patients getting more of these neurotoxins and fillers, and then you're going to kind of bleed into more naive clientele. I think that's going to continue to increase. Otherwise, kind of the same. I think the technology that we have, energy's big. So like I'm using energy all over the practice. We're using energy in the procedure rooms, we're using energy in the OR, we're using energy with liposuction. I'm using energy now with some facelifts, we're using energy with abdominoplasty. So I think energy, i.e. RF energy or ultrasonic energy or, plasma based energy, I think that's a new hot thing now to where we are potentially getting closer to incisionless skin tightening, but still probably needing to make incisions. So I think it's changing the game a little bit.
Do you have Body Tight?
Yeah, we have Body Tight also, and I think Body Tight it works great, at least to me, kind of to get some real dermal contraction, but to get like the fibroseptal contraction that we're getting with Renuvion, we're seeing a marked difference, and the ease of doing it and the time required to do it it's so much quicker and so much easier, and you're not getting any chance really of skin burn. So it's really been valuable for us.
We have both as well, so I use different things for different things.
Exactly.
Bill, what's the trends in Dallas?
Jason, you're the king of the toys.
I love my toys.
Yeah.
Who dies with the most toys wins.
I don't think not really much dissimilar to what you all said. I'm not just actually foraying into the realm of doing some more non-surgical things. So maybe a little bit of actually the best thing that we've done has been Halo and BBL. It's still really the mainstay non-surgical thing that we do in terms of giving people like a really reasonable recovery, but really good predictable results. So that's been probably the best thing, and I see that trending up this year. All right, well, Full Throttle, boys. Those are some great points, and if you want to see more of this, you can see it on the plasticsurgerychannel.com.